the Dino Valley 100K. Tell us about it.
Yeah, man. November 21st, kind of signed up really out of nowhere, running with a group, Team Dirt and Vert, here in the Dallas area.
No, that's a team.
Yep. Shout out to Team Dirt and Vert. Well, yeah, I was kind of like, I wanted to do an ultra race, but my coach kind of told me not to. So I kind of threw out the idea to run a 50K. He said, no, you can't run the 50K. We got track season coming up.
He never said he could run 100K.
So I was like, you know what? We'll do the 100K then, I guess. Sign up a month out, and show up to the race day pretty much. So, yeah.
This dude ran like 20 to 30 miles a week. I saw on Strava, like, this dude didn't, like, train how you should train for an ultra. Like, I would have, like, at least had, like, a 40-mile, 30-mile long run in there before. This man just jumped into it. Tell us about, like, what happened during the race.
Yeah, so like you said, I didn't really train right for it. It's kind of the mental part. I knew I wasn't really physically ready, being a month out on cross-country legs. I had the speed for 10 miles, but not for 60.
Yep.
So it's kind of more mental training. The first loop, it's a six loops, 10 miles worth. You got to do it 6 times. First loop we did, pretty cool weather out, pretty nice in the morning, 8 a.m. start. Second loop came around, sun started to come out, started to heat up a little bit. That third loop, dehydration kicked in a little bit, started to feel it, a little bit of vomiting, fun stuff. From there, it went downhill, had to start readjusting goals, trying to go out for 13 hours, but didn't work out, had to start kind of doing the little ultra runner shuffle at the end there.
Yeah, I was watching on the live feed. I don't know if you remember me texting you. I was like, you got one more loop. You're probably wondering how I knew. But I was watching on the live feed. And I saw y'all took it out pretty quick, but I saw in there you're doing little shuffles. So.
Oh yeah, that little first lap there. I think we finished in like an hour and 20 minutes. Cooking pretty fast.
Yeah, before you were telling me how you wanted to go for like the y'all wanted to go for the course record and everything. I was like, dude,
That's what we were shooting for.
Yeah. Hey, you still got through it though, and you finished. You're probably one of the youngest guys there finishing, right?
I think so. Something like that.
How did they react to you finishing? Were they just like?
I finished at about 2:30 a.m. Pretty much everybody was gone that would have cared.
Oh,
so
wow.
I finished, sat in my car, kind of was pretty happy, drove back to the hotel and got some sleep.
Did you blast a little yachty like you said you were driving back home?
Got done listening to a little boat, just how it is.
I feel like a lot of the people that aren't Gen Z trail runners are not going to understand some of the stuff we're talking about. But that's totally okay because I know they're going to understand most, super cool, man. What did your parents think about you running this race? Did they even know? Did you tell them?
Well, I told my mom 2 weeks out. I went home to visit, and I was like, show up there, and I just got done with a run. I was like, hey, Mom, I had all my stuff on still. Like, yeah, well, I got 100K coming up. She said I was crazy. My dad said I was crazy. They all said I was crazy, but, they were all pretty supportive about it.
That's good.
Yeah. Everybody was pretty happy afterwards.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to have people supported and happy for you. I feel like if I did, my parents would be mad because they'd be like, because they know, because I've said it, that running that distance makes you have slow twitch muscles and it makes you slower for slower distances that we need for college cross country.
Right.
And so they already know that. So if I told them, hey, I'm going to go run a 50K or 100K, they're going to be like, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'd be like, yeah. So if I ever did.
My mom was like, are you ready for that? I was like, oh, yeah, no, definitely not. So that didn't really reassure her at all. Kind of made it worse.